Welcome to another PC Sportscards PSA Submission Reveal. This is Josh with PC Sportscards. Today we have bulk 2023.300 for you. This order was sent in on July 13th, checked in on July 17th, and came back on August 16th. Well, it was finished on August 16th. It came back about August 22nd, and we're doing a review of it today and a reveal of it today. Talk about some of the cards that came back, why they're good to grade, show you some problem cards that got low grades and figure out why they got those low grades if we can, and just talk about cards in general. If you like that kind of stuff, hit subscribe, follow us, comment, let us know what you think of the videos, and we look forward to talking to you about it. First card that we have today is a Cade Cunningham Silver Prism PSA 10. Now, this card is a super low pop, only 154 PSA 10s out of over 900 graded. The reason I think this is a great card to grade is that a raw is about $30, a PSA 10 goes for over $400, and a PSA 9 is 50 to 60 bucks. Since that PSA 9 pays for your grading costs with that huge upside of getting a card over $400, if you think these are well centered and clean, then I would send them in. If you get a 9, it's okay, you'll survive. If you get a 10, you get a 10x multiplier on that card. Huge upside and a very safe card to grade when you get a 9. That's why I would be grading Cade Cunningham Silvers if I came across some nice ones. We got a Jalen Hurts Laser Prism. So if you've never watched our videos before, what we like to do is go through the orders, talk about cards, why we think they're worth grading, why we don't think they're worth grading. We do a lot of conversations about the economics and the money behind grading sports cards, how to make it so it's profitable when you grade. And a lot of our customers use our submissions to actually pay for their grading. So they're going to send us cards. You can see the bottom corner here. Both these bottom corners are white, which is why you're getting a 8 on this card. A lot of customers actually use the cards that get good grades to pay for their full submission. So that's pretty cool. And this order is an ultra modern order. We had a huge run of Gretzky's in there that I decided to pull out because they were all low grades, and I may do a video just with that Gretzky run, but I didn't think it fit into the theme of this video, so didn't really want to spend your time on it. Try to give you as much value as possible when we do these videos. Shaden Sharp Choice PSA 10. And Herbert Laser PSA 8. So another one that we could quickly see why it's an 8. You have this thick print line going through the card, which is an automatic knock. Now, sometimes you will get lucky and you will get a PSA 10 on that, but I wouldn't send it. I'd rather be safe and not send it at all. I'm very safe with sending in cards. I try not to take as many risks as other people. Howard Stark, PSA 9. These Marvel cards are cool. Alright, we got a Sauce Gardner, PSA 6. First of all, shocks are generally tough grades. I'm looking over to see why this card could have gotten a 6. Usually a 6 is some kind of fingernail or light crease in the card. I'm not seeing anything on the back. It's usually on the back because people don't see it when they're looking the card over. I don't see anything there. I see a big scratch going down the card, but I don't know if that's it. Is that in the card or in the case? So there's a huge line going diagonally across here. Really tough to see. Yeah, there it is. You can see it on the bottom. So that's what's causing this low grade. There's a crease going through here, a bend I guess it would be called, because it doesn't go through the back. Desmond Ritter, Purple Shock. Again, these shocks are tough grades, so if you're getting 10s on these, you're doing something right. Young Guns. I've very much gotten into hockey cards lately with grading because I've been making a lot of money with them. For the $1,000 challenge, I know I owe you guys an update on. I've done pretty well with Young Guns cards. Wyatt Johnston. Bo Bichette 8. Quick look to see if I can find it. Can't see anything quickly. Bo Bichette, a lot of them graded. Cool Spider-Man card. I don't know enough about Spider-Man to tell you whether I think it's worth grading or not. I will tell you, I'm not grading a lot of these paper Topps cards. I just think they're very, very difficult to get good grades on. So I wouldn't take the chance on them. Fix the light a little bit. Adley's absolutely on fire. His stuff is selling like hotcakes. Boba. Unfortunate news on Ohtani last night. You can tell centering left to right, top to bottom is a little off. White corner up there, white corner up there. All of those things lead to it getting an 8. I'm pretty sure that card is getting consigned also. Devin Booker, PSA 10, light blue. Halliburton. I'm not grading base of any of these NBA guys. Well, maybe a few, but not Halliburton. I just don't think the odds of getting a 10 versus getting the 10 and selling it, just not worth it. Select red, white, orange. Now I know somebody's going to comment like, why are you only talking about the money with it? Why are you only talking about the value and how to make money with cards? We love our cards and all this other stuff. I love cards too, guys. But first of all, I have to differentiate myself from other people that are putting out content. Giddy, hollow, nice. And like Jaden Ivey, here's an example. We got a Jaden Ivey here. Big name, big prospect. A lot of people buying him. Pop, 92 out of 192 graded, so under 50% chance, and I could bet that translates across all of Prism. $5 for the card, $36 if you get a 10. So you got $30 of profit there, minus fees and all that other stuff and shipping. Like you're probably looking at making $4, $5, something like that, for a card that's under 50% chance of getting a gem. So you put those two things together, and it's just like the quote in the movie The Girl Next Door. The juice is not worth the squeeze. That's it. And if you want to get one graded, if you want to get a PSA 10, go buy a PSA 10. Instead of buying, if you buy if you buy 2 raws, grade them both, you're going to be into it for more than the price of the PSA 10. You might get 2 and sell one, but like if you want the PSA 10, just buy it. Especially if you're prospecting on them or looking to make money on them long term, just buy the already graded card. Magic Red Ice PSA 6. Here comes another one with a crease or something in it. I can see a line going across here, but it doesn't look that bad. Let's see the back. Corner's bent up here. You can see the bend in the corner. I don't know if you can, but I can. It's not a 6 though. Usually there's something a little bit more severe with it. I'm thinking 8 on that, not a 6, but I could be missing something. It's always harder when they're in the slab already. Red Ice LeBron. Yeah, this doesn't have that line that was going across the Magic. Yeah, there's a, like, look above the names. There's a huge line going across straight there. That's what the big knock is on that one. LeBron light blue. We got a Curry purple shock. We're getting lucky with these purple shocks. Jaden Ivey again, purple shock. Jordan Love silver. I know I've talked about these in the past. I'm okay grading this. You got the 9, not the biggest deal in the world. I got an orange die cut 9 in a challenge card that I paid $10 for, and I sold it for $30. So lost a little bit of money on fees and stuff, but overall not bad. So I don't think that that's bad. It's a card that you probably have to fix price. You can't just auction. 10 on the Love. 8 on the Donruss. Acetate cards I most likely would send to BGS. They're generally easier on them. Joe Burrow Luminance Green. Numbered, not numbered, not numbered. Not a Chronicles fan, as many of you know. Alright, we got another 6 here. Like, I see this mark right here. It just stands out at me. I'm trying to think if it's on the slab, but it's most likely on the card, and that's why the card got a 6. This corner's nicked. Pretty bad. Yeah, overall, like, you should see that. I can't imagine that's... It looks like it's the case, though. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. but I wouldn't be grading luminance anyway. Jalen Hurts, non-rookie, red, white, and blue. Can't imagine there's a lot of value there. If you're PCing him and you can't find one graded and it's the first one to get sent in, I get it. But other than that, oh, here we go. PSA submission from PC Sportscards. There always must be non-numbered die cut cards. Got Trey Lance. Rookie quarterback die cuts. Herbert not a rookie, but still die cut. Christian Watt, that's a cool looking card. I'm not seeing a lot of bad names being sent in, by the way. I'm just seeing a lot of cards that I'm not so sure on. Press Proof Premium with Trevor Lawrence. Nice. Burrow. PSA 10. Brady. These are great. Quarterbacks equal profit. What are you guys sending in right now? Are you guys sending in football? Are you guys sending in basketball? Are you guys sending in baseball, hockey? What are you guys sending in right now? Personally, for the $1,000 challenge, I'm going to be looking for basketball cards right now and maybe some baseball. Got a Garrett Wilson coming up. Chris Olave. This is cool. Somebody did really well in these. Aiden Hutch. One of the few defensive guys that I actually think is worth buying. Kenneth Walker. Watson. Sky Moore. I think, and all of these, literally every single one of these is going to consignment with PC Sportscards. So these will all be listed within the next week or so. So by the beginning of September, all these should be on eBay, listed for our customer. I think they took a few cards back and used the submission to pay for all of it. Otani retail rookie, complete set. Some Moral Chrome. Did really well. Overall, this customer did pretty well. More Moral. Futurist. Ooh, it's cool. Trout Pink Refractor 9. Centering is pretty bad from the top to the bottom and the left to the right. Ellie. Carol Spotlight. I'm not grading Bowman paper, especially when the centering's so off left to right. I'd have to think that that has a chance at a BGS 10 to send it to PSA. PSA 8 on this one. Drew Jones Bowman Chrome. This is another card that I am not grading. Did the numbers on this one. Pop 931 out of 1858. That's basically 50%. And a $5 raw card, again, selling for $40 is a PSA 10. I'd rather buy the PSA 10 if I'm prospecting on them long term. I'd rather buy PSA 10 refractors or raw refractors or color of that card if I'm going to actually send it in for grading. There's just, if you have that little gap and a 50% gem rate, now if the way that I would grade that card, that Drew Jones card, is if the pop was 70% or 80%, and it was a real, I could tell like it was a Luis Robert 2020 Topps Chrome, whatever it was, that was a 92% PSA 10. Then I would consider grading it because I'd have I know I have a much better shot at getting that 10 and making the few bucks. When I'm taking a big risk, 50% chance of big risk in this with grading, then it's just not worth it. Now, if you rip packs and you got it and you don't want to sell it for $5 and you think it's a 10, maybe it's worth the risk. It's just not a card I would go out and buy to do that with. I would actually probably end up selling it raw regardless. 80-10. Burrow Blue Scope. On the other hand, these blue scopes, I went 2 for 2 with the ones that I sent in. I sent in a CD Lamb and a Jalen Hurts, and my Hurts sold for $225 that I paid about $80 for raw. So that's a good one. This is similar. Pop 710 out of 1200, so we're looking at 65-ish%. $150 raw, 160-ish as a PSA 9, and $350 as a PSA 10. You have more than double in the upside. You have a safety net of just a few bucks loss on a 9. And you get a 67% chance of getting your 10. This is a card that I'm sending in when I buy them. And this is a card that I would seek out to buy, to send in. Burrow Hyper, tough grade. Daniel Jones blue. So here's a good example. You have one dimple here with a slight line coming at the top, another little dimple above it. That line on the dimple is what the problem is. It's not the dimple itself, it's the line coming out of the dimple that I see that's the problem. Lamar Jackson, this is a perfect example of a card not to grade. Thick cards are tough. The jersey piece, I mean, it's a rookie, I guess. Is it? Yeah, it's 2018 rookie. I mean, got a 6. I don't see the point. Thick cards, especially just jersey cards, I just don't see the point. This is sick. AP refractor, nice. That's sick. That's probably a super low pop card. Again, we got an 8 on the thick card. We got a Tatum Shock PSA 10. Very, very low pop on this card. I didn't look it up, but I know it is. Jonathan David PSA 10. We got a big run of 10s coming up, guys. Messi. That's cool. Fields debut. We got a lot of mosaic color. A lot of mosaic color coming. I love mosaic color for grading. Got a 9. Got a 10. And by the way, all of these mosaic cards and the Prism Monopoly and stuff that's coming up with the rest of this order, all of it going to consignment. This person is putting dollars in their pocket. Quick dollars in their pocket with this submission. We have our last topic coming up. Get 2 more of those. We got a Trevor, I got a Fields, I'm sorry. And we got a pair, sorry, a triplicate of Trevor Lawrence blue reactives. Each one of these cards, $30 to $35 raw. Pop 236 of 333, 65%. PSA 10, $150. Plus 120, plus 240, plus 360. Write it up. And even if they got 2 out of 3 instead of all 3 out of 3, they're still looking at plus 200. Hit the numbers, make your money. Know how to look over a card. With stuff like that, it's relatively easy. Genesis, haven't seen a lot of 9s of these. Patty Mahomes, big profit. Is orange fluorescent numbered or no? Number 24 of 25. National Pride, numbered card, Mahomes. This going to consignment? This one's going to consignment. I'm pumped for this one. It's going to be a big hit for this customer. Mahomes wave. This customer probably made a couple $1,000. Easy. With the submission. Here we go. Another Genesis PSA 10 this time. A couple $100 there. The only way this customer didn't make money on this order is if they ripped all the wax to get the cards instead of buying the cards as singles. Prism All-Star Gold Shimmer. Numbered 500. LeBron, 10. Doncic, 10. Another Doncic. Brown Prism. Numbered 249. Oh, man. This is going to be a fun one to watch when it goes up. Blue Wave. And this customer knows what they're doing looking over cards. They only got 3 9s, I think, out of like 20 something cards. Really good submission. Alright guys, that's the end of this order. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Look forward to doing a lot more videos for you. I'm back and doing them every single day basically now. So look forward to doing more. Have a good one.